Hi everybody, welcome to another amazing video. In this video I will answer a question from Fast Music. I thought it was a very good question. But before that, I just want to say thank you for all the amazing feedback on the survey. We got 421 replies and I'm really grateful for that because you guys are actually helping shape Sky mentorship programs, the best mentorship programs in the world, and I'm really grateful for that and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So the question was from Fast Music, and that is, does the grip influence the pull-ups? So I mean thumb up or down. So it's actually a very simple thing, but it's also something that I was confused about for years. Like, it took me a long time to realize which grip should I use. In conclusion, I use thumb up grip when I do the pull-ups, but that's the only exercise I use thumbless grip. So in every other exercise that requires pulling or hanging from a bar, like the chin-ups or hanging leg lifts or just hanging, arching active hang, front lever, everything else I use the thumb around the bar grip. Why? It's actually very simple. So whenever you have the thumb around, you can really squeeze the bar when it gets difficult. And by doing that, you recruit more motor units and you're stronger. So it's as simple as that. So even if I'm doing a military press, whenever it gets difficult, I simply squeeze the bar and it allows me to actually, you're stronger because you recruit more motor units. And you can try this by yourself. Try flexing your bicep without squeezing your hand. So just try flexing your bicep like this. Do you feel strong? Not very strong. But if you squeeze the hand and then you contract, then you can really feel like you're a lot stronger, because this allows you to recruit more motor units. So that's why strengthening your grip is the best idea ever. I always tell people, when you're in doubt, when you don't know what to train, train your grip and train your core, because strengthening those two will make everything else a lot easier. So that's why I use the thumb around the bar grip whenever I'm practicing chin-ups, weighted chin-ups, one-arm chin-ups, hanging leg lifts, everything. I always use a grip like this because it allows you to squeeze the bar, and you're actually stronger by doing that because you recruit more motor units. But why don't I do this when I do the pull-ups? The answer is actually very simple. It's not comfortable. So I do the weighted pull-ups and the normal pull-ups, I use a wider grip. So why do I do that? It's also actually very simple. So I tried everything, just so you know. I tried with closer grip, with thumbs around the bar. I did that for years. I tried wider grip, thumbs up. I tried everything. So now I know what actually works. So regarding the pull-ups, if you use a very close grip when you're doing your pull-ups, then you're pulling mostly on the brachialis. So you're not really pulling with your back. So if you're doing a lot of weighted pull-ups and you use a very close grip, your brachialis works a lot, but your back not so much. So I really suggest, when practicing pull-ups, use a wider grip. That way you will feel more on your back and your brachialis will be less tight, because a lot of the people that pull pull-ups with a close grip, they have a sore brachialis the whole time. So make sure to use a little bit of wider grip when you're practicing your pull-ups, and you will get greater back development, and it will assist you also with your front lever. While using a close grip will mostly target your brachialis, which is fine if you're a climber or something and you need to strengthen that, but it will not transfer very good to the front lever, and also your back won't be working so much. So a lot of people are asking me also, like, why don't I feel my back with the pull-ups? Because you're pulling like this, like the upper position, look, it's here. Your brachialis is like completely contracted. While if you use a wider grip, boom, you get a much more comfortable position. So I actually tried regarding the grip I use when I do the wider pull-ups. It's very simple. It's very uncomfortable if you have thumbs around the bar. Because if you use a wider grip and a hang, your wrist is it's more like this. And especially if the bar is a little bit thicker, then it's really uncomfortable with doing the thumb around the bar grip. And that's the only reason why I use the thumb over. And people who are the best at weighted pull-ups, who I've seen out there, like Bina Šulić weighing 80 kilograms, putting 90 kilograms weighted pull-ups, with just ridiculous. My little brother has the best weighted pull-ups I've seen in the game. He's 65 kilograms and he can pull 60. Thumb like this, has the best upper position of the pull-up like ever. A lot of people when they go up, they struggle here or they kind of lower down and then pull up. He can pull it all the way up with concentric concentric contraction, no bounce, no momentum, no nothing, and he can hold it up. Whichever weight he pulls all the way up and he holds it up. And he always used a little bit of wider grip. And that's why I also decided to try this, and I saw that it just works amazing. I feel much more comfortable with my pull-ups, especially my weighted pull-ups, and I feel more comfortable and stronger in the upper position, and also you get a greater back development, and your brachialis is less tight. So in conclusion, if you're doing pull-ups, do a little bit of wider grip, and in that case put the thumb across the bar. You can also put it under if you feel comfortable. I do not. My bar is a little bit thicker, and with a thumb down grip my wrist is not in a natural position, so that way I always use the grip like this, and I feel much more comfortable. And I actually tried if I can pull more with a thumb down and a little bit of closer grip, or like this, and I've realized that a wider grip with thumbs up is actually the easiest for me, and I can pull the most amount of weight in that position. So everything else, however, chin-ups, one-arm chin-ups, muscle-ups also very important, military press, bench press, whatever it is, thumb over the bar, and when it gets tricky, simply squeeze the bar, and you'll be stronger and it will be easier to pull. So that's actually it regarding this question. If you have any questions whatsoever, any problems with your training, you want to improve something, you're in doubt whether this works better or this works better, then simply write that question in the description, and please be specific. A lot of people just write some planche tips or something. I can talk about the planche for an hour and a half, but I doubt you actually see that video. So try to be very specific about your problems regarding your training. I will do my best to answer you guys. So that's about it for this video. I just want to say, if any of you feel like you need guidance, you want to get the greatest level of calisthenics, you want to experience the joy of getting the advanced elements, you want to hold that front lever, you want to get that one chin up, then please write me an email at support@dominiksky.net. So I've created these Sky mentorship programs where I personally take the time out of my schedule to guide you towards your ultimate destiny and to really achieve your goals. So this is something that I offer, and I've worked on this. I've been testing this the past 6 months, but I've been working on this the past 12 months, and I'm proud to say that I've developed the best mentorship programs for somebody to learn calisthenics and get the advanced elements and experience that joy when you actually achieve your dreams. So if there's any one of you who are ready to make an investment into your own vision and dreams and goals, then please write me an email at support@dominiksky.net, and please only do that if you're serious. So if you're not serious about commitment, if you're not serious about your training, if you don't really want to do it, then please don't bother wasting my time, please. But if you're somebody who's very passionate, very committed, trust me, I only take the best. I want to work with people who are passionate about what they do. I don't want to just work with somebody and then force them every week to do the training. It's not something I want. There are a lot of people writing in. I can only take a few. So if you think you have what it takes, if you're very passionate, dedicated, and want to take your training to the next level, and if you want to achieve the advanced elements and your dreams, then please write an email at support@dominiksky.net, and me and my team will get back to you. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.